When love becomes a transaction, you don't feel held, you feel indebted. You perform to be kept, you deliver to be chosen, you contort to stay safe. And slowly you forget what it ever felt like to be loved without needing to earn it. This is transactional love, a contract dressed up as care, and it sounds like this. If you keep doing this, I'll keep being here. It feels like this. If I stop showing up perfectly, I'll be left. And it ends like this. I gave everything and they still walked away. But the ending isn't betrayal. The contract was. Because love, when it's real, is not based on performance. It's based on presence. In transactional love, affection is contingent, support is conditional, and safety is revoked the moment you stop playing your role. This doesn't just drain you, it deforms you. You begin to assess your value based on what you produce for others. You become hyper-vigilant, not to protect yourself, but to stay desirable. You monitor tone, energy, their mood. You ask yourself, did I do enough today to still be wanted? Did I mess it up? Did I tip the scale the wrong way? And over time, you stop trusting love entirely because it has to be maintained like a product or a subscription. It's not love, it's a negotiation. And the cost of this isn't just exhaustion, it's identity erosion. You lose access to your being because your doing is always being measured by you. You start to believe that love is something you earn with labor. And when someone tries to love you freely, you don't trust it. You look for the terms of the agreement. You ask yourself what the catch is. This is the inheritance of conditional love. You mistake emotional availability for emotional economy. You think, if I give enough, I'll finally feel full. If I do enough, I'll finally feel loved. If I be enough, I'll finally feel accepted. But the fullness never comes because it's built on the premise that your value lives outside of you. In this model, you can never rest because rest means risk and risk means loss. So you remain diligent, you stay busy, you stay polished, you remain responsible, and you call it maturity and you call it service, but it's not maturity and it's not service. It's fear. Fear of being seen without your offering, fear of being held without your function. And the longer you live inside this framework, the more your soul begins to shrink. And it's not all at once. It's slowly, elegantly, efficiently. You become the man who gives to everyone but feels alone in the room. Not because no one cares, but because you've never allowed yourself to receive without proving that you deserve it. So the way through is actually quite easy. You stop the transaction. You name the contract. You take your worth off the market. You say to yourself, I will no longer perform simply to be loved. I will no longer shrink myself to be kept. I will risk being left in order to be real. That's the threshold. That's the undoing of the old economy. And it will hurt and you will lose people, but you will never lose yourself. And the love that remains or that finds you afterwards will be clean. It will be real and undeserved in the most sacred way. Because the moment you stop earning love is the moment you finally begin to receive it fully. Welcome to The Architect Speaks.